What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. It's been a long time. This is AngryLarry. We are going to do something special here because I got a little bit of free time. I have to do some things that I enjoy in my free time. So while I wait for the editing, I should say, to be done for the 2020 Olympics, and in about an hour you'll probably hear a Windows chime alerting everybody that it's done. And while I wait for the fan you hear in the background to finish drying the rug because of a leak in the radiator, I figured I'd tackle a Zelda 2 randomizer seed because it is a long time coming. And this seed is a special challenge seed because our friend and superfan DM1184 says you cannot beat this seed because of where the items are placed. Now, whenever I hear that, I immediately want to prove the person wrong. It's just like somebody saying that flute was required because you had to go through the River Devil, and then finding out that they just didn't properly take the right cave or use the boots to walk around. So this is my effort to prove DM1184 wrong and ruin his day, and my effort to give everybody another video in the Let's Play Randomizer series, or whatever I called it. It's been so long I don't know what it's even called, but here we go. No timer. And we're running blind on flags. I have the flags down on the bottom of the screen. They're not right. Something happened in the transferring of the file and the flags where Discord, or the link that was provided, removed exclamation points or punctuation from the flag set. So there could be like a number sign in there somewhere, or a exclamation point, or a whatever else is used, an @ symbol, an ampersand, if you will. They're not right, is technically what I'm trying to say. And we don't know truly what they are. It is candle start 6 gem though, so we'll go from there. I have a little sneak peek of this. This is the town of Rudo over here. Sneak peek because of a false start, because of the flags that said one thing and I was experiencing another. So I wanted to make sure I got them right. This person's going to give us a hint. The magic key is in the east. All right. So hint and helpful hints and spell hints are on. So this person's going to tell me where the trophy is. So west is trophy, east is magic key. Hints are going to be anybody who's standing still has a chance to give you a hint, up to 4. And at least one of them is going to be a garbage hint. It's going to tell us where a 1-up is, or a pea bag or something. And then spell hints, anybody who has a spell requirement is going to tell us exactly where that item is to pick up. I don't understand how I can't block that from behind, but we all saw it. All right. So we're just going to go through the towns. It's not going to be something that we're going to try to do as fast as possible. We're just going to go through the motions, make sure that we hit everything. Make sure we check all the hints. It's not something I have played a lot of recently, is Zelda 2 Randomizer, especially with the hints and the hidden town, hidden Kasuto, hidden palace kind of stuff. Door. Okay, I didn't know if the door would be a hint. It's not. So we'll see if hidden town and hidden palace are a thing. So medicine and trophy are in the west. So the way it lays out is the west is any overworld cave or the grass tile. Death Mountain has its own set of hints. It would say in DM if it was in Death Mountain. So we need the hammer for that over there. Looks like shuffle encounters are on, obviously. Okay, there's a cave. See if we can get there. We do, and it's jump cave. We'll see what we can do there. In a bit. Oh, I tried to slink up. It didn't work. Look at this guy. He thought he timed it well. This is going to be a town where we can get a spell. Flute is in Maze Island. So the same thing with the east. The east breaks down. There are 2 overworld caves, Peabag caves, that will have an item. And east also encompasses the 2 items in New Kasuto. Maze Island has its own hints, as we saw there. It has the flute. So Maze Island for the flute. Magic Key is in the east. And trophy in the west, medicine in the west. We'll probably find those in short time. Get those spells. Is there a hint person in here? We already found 2 hints. I don't know if it's separated 2 and 2 on the continents or not. I used to think so, but the wiki does not really specify. Let's see if we can grab a P bag. Nope. Although these enemies have a chance to drop P bags. I think if shuffle item drops is on, then we can get 500 point P bags from enemies on the overworld. Not overworld, but on any enemy. Well, there's a regular blue jar so far, so maybe they are off. Right? We'll give it a look, because we do know going in that the seed was unbeatable. So maybe it is going to require us to do some wacky things. I should grab this life level. Right? Skytrack. I'm sorry, I'm not giving the proper names for these places. This is Snapshot. Okay, we're on the overworld again. Let's go through. There's a second hammer-blocked cave, and this is P1, huh? And extra keys is on. I'm going to go in. This is something I tell people not to do when I'm coaching them. Oops. That's right, I gotta jump. Jump! Jump on the second square! And I don't know the timing on that one. I did know the timing on that one, but I got bodied from behind. This is an elevator room, right? I hate those things. Okay. We tried to get around them. I should try to kill them. Think that's going to work out? Probably not. So let's try to do it anyway. Okay. Kill this thing instead. $50. $230 to attack 2. Gross. That's pretty high. Alright, that needs a key. So I'll go back the other way. Actually, you know what? I'll try to kill the blue iron knuckle for fun. What spells do I have? Jump? That's going to work, right? Tried to time it. But we didn't do that well. Let's just be smart here. Up A. No guarantee that I'm going to be able to get to the item room or anywhere else. Anyway, even with 1 key. 1 key should lead me to at least another key, I think, at this point. If you can find 1 free key, you might be good here. There are 2... No, I can get 2 consecutive... No, with 2 paths and branches to take. I could get lucky. Unless it's a key room blocking the item room on one side, then I will need a second key. But we'll take our time here with these things. Okay. So we'll have another key here, and we'll be pretty set. To at least find one of 2 things, the item or the boss. I would prefer not to have attack 1. Nice jump. And the item room. All right. So give me some good enemies in here so I can... Yes, good. Roll high on experience, please. Okay. Be at least 20. If he's good, we'll take the attack too. And yeah. All right. So we like to see. P-bags in palaces. Yeah. So much fun. So much fun. But you know what? We're going to get attack 3, and if we can potentially get to the boss, we might be able to get attack 4 out of P1. Who would have thought that would happen? This is going to force me... No, this is going to go right. Or actually, yeah, I'm sorry. It's going to be... Yeah, we'll take this. Because we've already seen the basement floor that goes left. That was the first floor we started out on. $50 burger. So now we need over 180 to get attack at the gem. If this is indeed... I do want to kill him. Alright, so we're going to need the key to go this way. But it's a safe play because the key is going to lead us to a key. Or the boss. Come on, guy. That's perfect. Alright. So now we're going to go through. The boss can only... Oh, boy. Alright. Try to back this guy up and jump over him. Didn't make it. Didn't make it. We got 2 guys left, though. We'll make it this time. I promise. Oh, we didn't block that. Somebody was looking to see if we were still recording. I won't out who they are. I need him to throw now. Nope. Alright, so don't take the hit, then I can take 1 hit. Or I can use jump and jump over him properly. Whenever I want. What do we got? Oh, we got the key room. All right. This is unfortunate. I didn't know what to do. I wanted that key. And I probably needed that key. You know what? Let's come back. The DM strat of couldn't do anything, so let's just come back as a cave. I needed that key to continue, and I didn't get the key, and I don't feel like going that whole distance. So we'll come back when we have the magic key or fairy. No big deal. It was pretty poor. I didn't know what I was doing. I was waiting for that Mago to show up. Hey, little digger. Okay, that's going to help. Little Stalfos. So we got the boots. The boots lets us walk on water no matter where the water tiles are in bounds of the game. Unlike vanilla where it's only like a specific path. Nothing down there. So we're across No, we're across Death Mountain is where we are right now. This is, let's see, Fairy Cave. Really just want to get as many caves as possible. There are so many caves here that we don't know where they are. We got a 100-point P bag, so there's a grass tile from a Stalfos in Palace 1, which alerts me that the shuffled drops is on. Yep. Key gives us another clue that Shuffle Drops is on. It seems to be, let's see, 2. Seems to be on like a 6 count or something for drops. 6 or 7. Three, 4. Well, I don't know if those count because they don't give XP. Grass tile is a heart container. We're going to continue on down here as a town. So Saria is the only town we have not seen. So this is either side of Saria. Hope it's the right side. It is not. We have not been going into forest tiles, so let's see if we can find Bagu. Nope. $50 bag, 100 bag. There was a blue jar. 100 bag was on the large enemy. Key drop was on the small enemy, and then 50 bag was on the small enemy as well. There's Parappa Cave. Okay, we were in that cave already. Don't know if we were in that cave. There are 2 caves blocked by boulders, so there's only 1 cave with an item left, and it's this one. Wow. Having movement control issues right now. I'm rusty. All right, so there's our medicine. In the medicine cave. Trophy is out there somewhere, too. We need the hammer to get to it. We need to find the raft. Raft is not in 1. We haven't found 2 of the palaces yet. And the right side of Saria. So I was going to up in A, but let's clear the northeast side of this place first. What's over here? Nothing. A lot of nothing. All right. So we want to clear the northeast here. We were in that cave. There should be a coast up there. We're just going to dip for Bagu and see. This is fine. Not a complete waste of time. It's a cave. This could only be the right side of Jump Cave, I think. Right side of Parappa. Okay. Right side of Jump is out there as well. Let's see. That guy went through the thing. That's not fair. Really hoping for a 500 bag from an enemy. And I don't know. Got another 50. So 2 50s in a row. That cave is probably Jump Cave. Is this the Death Mountain cave I came out of? Yeah. Alright, northeast, southeast of this area. I'm just going to clear it. Make sure there's no town tile, like, right on the edge. It can't... I don't think it can be right on the edge. Okay, whatever. We're not going to be able to get that guy. We'll get down stab as soon as we up A. And turn in the medicine. Would like to get this attack level, but if I'm not going to get a large P bag from an enemy. It was 1 and it was... Yeah, alright. It was 1 and it was... All right. Well, we got that one up. So let's just go finish one now, I guess. Hope I read this right. I hope it's on this side. Second tile. It's a great jump. Just hit a wall. Oh my god, why does it keep happening? I swear, my thumb is not leaving the right side of this D-pad. Alright, well this boss is not going to give us more than 100. So we're not going to get the attack 4 and find XP for attack 5 dream, but whatever. We just want attack 4. Not about time, but we'll save some time. Oh my god, why? It's not about time. It's about killing time is what it is. All right. First gem placed. So far, so good. We have the need for the hammer blocking 2 things. We don't know where 2 palaces are. We don't know where the other side of Saria is. We are clear down here, right? Can I get on the coast? Probably not. It looks like a nice straight line. Normally this means it's the edge. Okay, so we'll go back to start. We went through Death Mountain pretty quick, so there's a lot of stuff here that we could probably find. Again, can't go on the coast. We went left to the town, so this is... There's our raft spot right there. Let's go cash this stuff in. But yeah, I hope everyone's been well. I'm sorry. If you guys were enjoying this and looking forward to it and I let you down because I couldn't make the videos, I apologize. I'm going to try to make some time here. The editing for the 2020 Elite Olympics is taking up all my free time and more. It was an ambitious project. I hope people do watch it and enjoy it. That'll make it worth it. It's streaming live on Twitch all weekends. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 episodes a week. And then it'll eventually make its way onto YouTube. I have to make the last season, Season 9, available on YouTube as well. That's something I'll probably do in the next couple weeks. Let's fill up. But there are other things I did promise. Other games I was going to play. I was going to play the Final Fantasy VI Beyond Chaos. But there's actually a new rando for Final Fantasy VI that came out. Worlds Collide, I believe it's called. It's something where you have to find 7 characters and 13 espers. And that unlocks Kefka's tower. Or at least that's one of the ways to play it. I don't know if that's the only way to play it. I went into this grass tile. Oh boy. Sorry, the forest tile. I did not. All right. Well, if nothing else, I'll eventually be able to find the other end of Saria. What's over here? All right. That cave does me no good. What is it, though? I need to know. Jump cave. So what is that other cave I saw? This is the way we went for Death Mountain. That was Raru. There's our 2 missing palaces. It is Great Palace. Let's see if we can find the town up here. And 3 or 6. If you don't know how I know that really quick, the top of the pillars, I'll show it when I get in there. Top of the pillars give away what palace it could be. There's 2 identifiers, top of the pillar and what the statue drops. Actually, there's a 3rd identifier, whether there's an enemy. You can visibly see an enemy or not. So Palace 1 had no enemies and no dripper, but it had like a unique top of the pillar. No enemies and no statue that drops anything, I should say. Let's do this. Nope, this is right back to where I was. So where is Saria? This is going to be a mystery. We may have to go through Death Mountain to the other side and try to find Saria. That's GP, unless it's on the lowest left-hand side here. Oh, boy. I don't know what it is. My timing is, like, way off. That's all I really wanted out of that kill before I died. This is a Great Palace. So possibly lowest left-hand side here, or... No. All right. Well, let's go into 3 or 6, whatever that one is. We're looking for the raft still, so Death Mountain's not the worst play in the world. Considering the fact that we don't have Magic Key or Fairy. So it wouldn't let us dip into any of these palaces. In fact, because of that, I'm going to go into Death Mountain. I don't remember where it was. Guess this was it. Saria could be the free fairy spell, though. So there's that. We're in cave number 1. This cave is Snapshot. And I may have seen the other side of this one already. Like a gorilla over here. I have seen the other side of this. All right. New area we'll explore. It was the boulder. All right. We found the thing. Minimal effort. So this could be the hammer. Or if it's not the hammer, it could be the raft. Can't be the trophy to lead us to fairy. Because we know the trophy is already in the west. It's in one of those 2 blocked caves. Magic Key is in the east. So either Saria has fairy. Saria has fairy. Like, there's no doubt about it. No. This could have the raft. And then fairy could be in the east. Right. Logic dictates that you have the Magic Key or fairy easily accessible to you before you're required to do dungeons. Which would potentially put the raft here. Okay, this is not cool. So Reflect is also fire. Fire is linked to another spell. And there's our raft. All right. Good comms. Now, let's go into Saria. Let's go to the other end of Saria and see if that's our fairy spell. Or we can go right to the raft spot. And go to the east. Let's go to the east. Let's have fun. Oh, this Saria right here? What a place. What a place for it. Amazing. So we go in there, we'll get the mirror. We'll get the spell, but I think there's a hint person back here. I talk 4 times, and they know nothing. I have downstab too. I don't know where in my mind I lost the fact that I had downstab, but I do in fact have downstab. So talk about a little bit about the Elite Olympics. If anybody has not seen it yet, we are doing a team rando relay. So what that means is we have 4 teams of 4 people, 8 teams of 4 people. 3 people from those teams are involved in a team rando relay. Everyone's playing one game of Zelda 2 Randomizer. Each person plays a different game. They're either playing Zelda 2 Randomizer, Dragon Warrior Randomizer, or Link to the Past Randomizer. They schedule their matches with their opponent for the week, and then we take this total of all times for that week, all 3 1-to-1 races across the 3 games, and we determine who wins based on that. And it's been really interesting so far. You think 3 games, the 3 total games has given us like a real difference in, like, sometimes it's a blowout, sometimes it's really close, and it's been very interesting. They play 3 regular season games, 3 group stage games, let's say, and then there's a single medal round where it's a 4-way race. There's two groups, 2 people from each group, 2 teams from each group make a finals, and then the 4 total teams left in the finals, they all race at the same time. So they'll still do the games in order. There's no real order to the games. It's just whenever they schedule them. And like a good hook of it is they can dictate their own flags. So each individual race could be a different flag set based on the 2 people playing the game. I almost didn't make that. I'm not going to make that. I made it. Okay, that's Hidden Town right there. So Hidden Town's on. How much are you worth? $100. Let's take that, because then I can cast life. All right, so Hidden Town's on. I have jump, so I can get this P bag. Except I don't have magic anymore. It's an oversight. So there's individual things as well. So everyone's racing for their team, total time, and then everyone is also racing for themselves using, with the same game. But the individual finals will be something that's completely different than the regular finals, because you can make it as an individual, but not make it as a team, and vice versa, or make both or lose both. A little confusing when I say it out loud, because I don't really know how to properly explain it, but 3 games involved, 3 runners per team, each on a different game, total their time for the week, and then you have the winner. So we got our 2 items we had hints for. Magic Key on the east was in the desert tile, and Flute on Maze Island was on Maze Island. And look at these 2 item places back to back. Love to see it. There'll be 800 encounters on the way to Maze Island, though. Let's properly take care of this. You like to see a Maze Island that has a big river on it, but close to the palace? Or, okay, I'm going to get a free walk right down to the river. That's good. Now, can I free walk to the palace? Chances are not good. Maybe I can go around the other side. This is, yeah, it's... I want to see how much that guy's worth, but I don't want to die. So we'll just go this way. Oh, I can see how much he's worth now. Oh, let's get this guy up here first. He's invulnerable. Right, okay. So that guy jumping around is going to be a jerk. I can cast Reflect. And reflect will be fire, and I can kill this guy, maybe. What a play. I can block this guy's things now. Whoops. One hunch. This is not worth it all. Oh, boy. And we're in, and it's Palace 3 or 6. All right, Palace 3 or 6 will have either a jar or iron knuckle here, and I'll have these kind of pillars, whatever you want to call these. These look like nice little like wall decorations, or like a squished alien, maybe. But it's 3 or 6. We don't know. You can't tell 3 or 6 from the outside. You can only tell it from the inside. We have the magic key. We're just going to take a dip in. We have the magic key. I don't need to go get that. How much were these guys worth? 100? I don't know if I know enough. We don't have jump. Come on. Oh, that jump was stupid. There's no key down there, so that makes this 6. I think that room makes this 3. Yeah, it's 3. So this room is unique into 3. There's 2 of them. This one will have 2 keys in it because extra keys is on. The other one will have nothing in it. But I need the glove to get the keys, so. Killing a lot of things on the way, and we're potentially glove blocked from something. And there's our glove block. So I can go the different way in that other room. I go all the way back now. All the way back. Walking back all the way. Oh boy. All right. Walking back all the way. That was a little better. Gotta be careful you don't get trapped in there. You can just drop. Still looking for enemies that drop huge pea bags. It doesn't look like it's something that's happening, though. The shuffle is on. It just didn't shuffle to anything. These guys gave 100? Oh. Alright. Why would I walk into them? Doubt I'm going to get to 2170 before the boss. Boss can give up to 700. Ooh, okay. Well, there's that. It was a long shot. Forgot about that room. So So 3 on Maze Island is blocked. So dumb. Now, Fairy could be hidden behind something that is locked in a palace, like the kid, let's say. Or Fairy is something that could be done. Or Hammer for the kid for Fairy. Because the magic key was so easily accessible. You can go to Death Mountain for the raft. It was open and free. And the magic key was free on the east. So there's your logic of getting into palaces right there. So we have this, so I'm going to use it, and probably can't go outside here. Do need to find like every town over here. This is the Valley of Death. I don't know if I want to go in there. Both P-Bag caves in every town. Here's a P-Bag cave. Guys only gave 100. Oh, these guys only gave 100 too. Right, nice spear. So early on in the game, I killed pretty much everything. I'm probably not going to kill much of anything anymore. And take all my levels at gems, and that's it. There's no good enemies that have good XP. The red Lizalfoses maybe are the only things I haven't checked yet that can roll up to... I think they can roll up to 300, maybe 500. No, probably just 300. And there's no good like P-Bags to be found, so... Our desert tile from before had the magic container. Oh, they are invincible. That's nice. That's a good surprise. Alright, there's a cave up there. I guess I'll go through the swamp to get there. Let's see. These guys gonna jump at me? Nope, not this time. And, okay. Oh, well, nope, this is a guy I want to fight. Nice sword right there. I mean, I hit the button, and it just didn't come out. $150. All right. So now we know. Now we know to not kill anything else anymore. Ever. We got nonsense over here. Absolute nonsense. So we have to take a pass-through now? Right, that was nonsense too. So Bonner Cave was over here. We can definitely do that. Oops. Out of nowhere. I mean, we can do... We can go into Valley of Death as well, if we want to. I don't want to, but... The lava tile may not be lava, which is the worst part of Valley of Death. So we might get a pass there. We're going to go through this cave. We haven't seen the other side of it yet. Bad jump. All right. Okay, we got a palace. We haven't seen 2 or 4 or 5. How much is life? 65. So this is 2 or 5. It is 2. 2 has the jar. It's always a jar. 5 will have nothing. And it'll have these pillars that look like they drip. They actually look like levers as well. I never noticed that before. Maybe they're supposed to be levers. We'll go look for the item. We need the hammer. And I'll pretend like, you know, this was not a seed that was deemed impossible. And play it like it was something I was doing anyway. 200. So, didn't I say I was going to stop killing things? I need magic now. I'm going to take magic levels. No, I'll probably get in the palaces. I'll probably get to the threshold of getting the attack level. Free guy. Let's go up. Are drippers on? Let's find out. Best way to get something to drip is to leave. Oh boy. Okay. They're just going to drip to nothing. Either they drip to nothing or they like all dripped on the other side already. And they're just sitting there waiting. Okay. How lame. Let's not get trapped in here, please. Thank you. All right. Our item room. I think that... Okay. Even the blue iron knuckles are only 100. And this seed has no XP. Anyone want to see something fun? Let's watch this. Ready? Jar. Oh, maybe I should get it. When you get magic refills in this game, when you get a jar is worth as much magic as you have. When you do it from the healer lady inside of a town, it's 255. So you can actually cast the spell as you're filling up and like still get to max bars. If you know how to math. Right, we only need 15 more. And there it is. Boss was going to give it to us anyway. We might be glove blocked from the boss, actually. We might be glove blocked from the boss. Let's find out. Let's find out. So far, so good. We can keep going. Oh, okay. Good. There's a fake room that has that low ceiling as well. Come on, guy. And it has a key on the other side, but luckily we can do this gloveless. 2 palaces down. Now we can see if we walk in the swamp, go to north here. I got that extra guy. That's what I was kind of looking at. What my life level was. Life situation was. 5 attack. I expect to find the coast like right there. Yeah. Get me out of this swamp as fast as possible, please. I have the magic key. I probably looped around in the drop table now. All right. Our first spell in the Eastern Continent. How fun. All right. Oh, whoops. I don't know why I expected to be in the overworld there. So we have one cave left to find, one palace, and the water tile. This is Nubaro Cave. It has the flying enemy. And this is one of the VOD caves, I think. Okay, town. Need the kid there. You know what? I'll refill. Whatever. Refill everything. It's right here. We can find the hint. You know what? I'll go through for the hints. In case we get a hint for the hammer or the hint for the glove. Talk to the wall. Helmet head guards what? The heart. We knew that. That might be considered like the small item hint right there. It might be heart containers, magic containers, and all that stuff. Why did I do that now? P bags, one ups. Where is the thing? The way to do this. I think I'm jumping too early. That was too late. Stoutflow's sprite is a little bit different than Link's sprite. So I'm only used to the indicators, like the markings of Link, where he is. Got upstab now. Alright, so we'll find the hint for the kid, see what that is. This is only if spell hints are on. So West has the child and the trophy. And we do need Thunder. So we'll probably need one of the two, which means we will need Hammer. And that's probably where things went sideways for Dark Magician 1184. Could not find the hammer for the thing. We were in there already. What happened here? How did I backtrack? Okay, I was going this way. Go around the path here. We can get through here. There's our second palace. This is the last palace except the... So what haven't we seen except for Valley of Death? We haven't seen 4 and 5. So this is 5. I don't want to do 5 yet. I'd like to find the other P-Bag cave. That's the other side of one of the caves that we just saw. This is going to be a lot of nothing, I think. It's kind of going to bring us down to where we were. Right? Yeah, there's Maze Island. Oh, I can go up and around here. Nice. Now we'll dip in. Dip into both of these, see if we can grab a quick pea bag. 5 hunch. I don't want to do any of those. I'm set up to take levels at gems. There's no way around that now. Never make this jump. Oh, guy. Come on, guy. Ah, get up there. Our hammer's on the water tile, and our boots were in Medicine Cave. So, I'm really, at this point, I'm just like, this guy's bogus. He just missed Medicine Cave. Game is totally beatable. We need to find the glove, though. Maybe the glove was the issue. Let's give him a little bit of benefit of doubt. Let's not trash DM1184, please. He's an alright guy. Find our last hint. That'd be nice. Our last hint may be in regular Kasuto, like way deep in one of the abandoned buildings. That would kind of suck. I don't have a good topic, like an off topic for today. Since I'm doing this spur of the moment. Guess we can talk about toilet paper. All right, fires reflect, and it's cheaper than reflect at this point. So if I find 4, 4 is in Valley of Death. Maybe I'll do 4. Well, I can do 5 too. Let's find these hints over here. King's Tomb on the Western continent, the one grave tile where there's only an old lady. She could be a hint. The hint can be in Kasuto, like I said. The hint can be in New Kasuto, which I have the hammer for now. And that was, I think that was by the raft spot very early on. Raft tile. Did I go in here? We need one more P-Bag Cave. And this is it. So we're only looking for the glove. We know where the 2 other spell items are. We can easily get those now with the hammer. I was going to upstab it. It was too quick. I don't need to go back for that. That's greed. Being very greedy. All right, let's see if I can go back. Oh, there's not New Kasuto. Where are we here? We're in Darunia. We went full circle. Okay, we went full circle around. I want to go down to the first part here. Let's do 5 on the way. Just do 5. Get it out of the way. Let's go. I have like 800 free guys. Five could have the glove. Don't have fairy. Okay. So I can't go that way unless I do a well-timed jump, and I don't feel like doing that. This is the fake wall. Nice job. Wow, every time. 2 things will get me every time. That guy jumping. Oh, 3 things. That guy jumping, the blue skeletons jumping, and the red levers in Zelda 1. There's a jar in this room. Jar in this room too. So I can get it. That didn't fill me up on life. All right, I am sorry about that. I am back. I had to put the fan on a little bit higher in the background, so hopefully it's not annoying. It probably is. I will try to filter it out and see. But yep, that's just the nature of the way things are now. I can't sit down and just play video games my whole life, I guess. But where are we now? We're in Palace 5. We're looking for the boss. Aiden can be here, and we still need the glove. Should I peek left when I can? I guess so. Really, I don't want to be here forever. I think there was one left-hand turn I didn't take already. And there was that room where I need the ferry. I hate both of these rooms. Okay, we'll go low road. And with my favorite enemies, too. God damn. All right. Then just when I find the dead end on the other side, I'm going to have to come back through this room. Take the big jump, get them to spawn up there. All right, we have possibilities in this room. Not in favor of either of them. There's dead end number 1. Go find dead end number 2. Killing things is just fun in this game. I don't need to do it. I keep telling myself I don't need to do it. And then I do it anyway. Might as well peek left. We went this far. There's that dead end with the porch. The key on the porch that we haven't found. There's another... Oh, there's an item room. That's good. All right. Could have picked that up on the way back or just not have picked it up at all. What is this? Oh, God. All right. I'm going to say there was no dude in the way. Now I'm, like, committed to kill this guy. 150. Even they rolled low. They could be as high as 500. Two and 5 have the jars up there, by the way. Let's hope the boss is right here. Oh, yes. The dream. Do I have anything that I can do? Oh, I do have shield. All right. Nice job. Really, I don't like to fight this guy the way I do, but anytime I try to fight him a little bit better. Oh, boy. All right. We knew that was happening because he backpedaled. Luckily, we got 800 free guys, so we can do this as long as we want. Like the way that other people do this, they just kind of like get in. Guy, really? I don't think that was even close to me, honestly. He hit me every single time. All right, let's not fight him like that. Let's fight him the weak way. He still hit me. Wow. How is he hitting me is what I want to know. You know what? It might be the sprite. That's probably what it is. It's probably the Stalfo sprite is a little bit off than the Link sprite, and I'm not used to it at all. Wow. Okay. Never again am I playing with any other sprite but the sprite the game intended. I have that problem in Zelda 1 Randomizer as well. Doing clips and block clips and stuff with sprites, custom sprites. I bonk a lot in Dragon Warrior Randomizer when I use a custom sprite because I think it's going to turn based on the sprite turning, and they don't turn. They just kind of like they turn, but they don't turn and move. It's weird. The movement in Dragon Warrior Randomizer, or just Dragon Warrior in general, is just kind of weird. It's delayed. But there's 5s down. So 4 is in Valley of Death. It's on the west. You guys can't. Oh, you can't see it. We have 800 free guys, so we don't need the up A. Actually, we have the right amount now. We're going to swing on over to the other side. What was I going to do on the other side? Oh, Nukasudo. And I guess we can go through the Valley of Death, which is right here. Maybe. It's right there. Let's go to Nukasudo first, if I remember where it was. I think it was right, like the first forest tile on the eastern continent from the raft spot. Which would put it over here somewhere. Right there, maybe? Then we have the spells to get on the eastern continent. There we go. Alright, we have 7 magic containers. So this lady's going to let us in. Randomizes between 5 magic containers and 7. We don't have spell. Okay. There's something in this room? Okay. Talk to the chimney. Right? We don't have spell. Could get it here. I've decided I am going to get every item in every location just because I do want to show where all the items are. Since this was deemed an impossible seed. Really not having much trouble with it whatsoever. Other than hating the sprite. Look at what we can do here. We can't do it because we don't have fairy. We can fairy out through the wall on the right-hand side. Now we got spell. Way off. That's what I'm talking about. The Link sprite would have been above the door there. Watch this. Ready? Beam. What garbage items have we found so far? 2 pea bags and a 1-up. So there's one more out there. Because we started with candle, right? The trophy and kid are there. We need one more magic container. And I guess the cross and the glove. Cross, glove, kid. Cross, glove, kid. Trophy. One more garbage item. What else am I missing? There's one more location. One more location than item. Unless I didn't mark all the palaces I've been in. Okay, good. The lava tile is forest. This is a Just a Man 114 trick. Stab a few times, come out, and then the overworld encounters will swarm you. Otherwise, they'll just go wherever they go. So in. 4. Wait. There they are. They go right to the tile. Minimal effort. If I had fairy, I can do this fairy feet trick. Go through it. So 4 will have the Moa. And that front statue will either be a jar or a whatever. A jar or an iron knuckle. We don't need to kill anything because we're at the threshold to take Magic 7. That's a dead end. So we will be forced to go the other way. There might be a jar or something in this statue. No. One of the rooms has a potential jar, iron knuckle, in that statue to the left of the elevator. I never really found out which one it was, though. Maybe it's this one. Oh, you know what? It is the one with the key? No, it's the one with the key door all the way to the left of the room. Because you can, in fact, spawn the jar and despawn the door. I think that's how that worked. I never learned that one, though. We'll just be safe here so we don't fall. The drop sequence in 4 is good because you'll find 3 right-hand rooms. 3 places you can go to the right. And the item room and the boss are to the right. So that's the way you want to go. And then there's 3 total dead ends. We found 2 of them. There is a situation where the middle room of the drop sequence can be taken out and put somewhere else. And when it's put somewhere else, it's a loop. So you can find it from right to left and just keep falling down and appear like above. It's pretty funny. It's rare, though. There's also rarity of finding that room, that top room, from right to left and needing to ferry across to get to where you need to go. And rare because everything you find is to the right anyway. Or anything you want to find is to the right. So chances are of that leading right to another path that leads right. Pretty slim. And the item in 4 is a magic jar. Oh boy, cast it. All right. That's another way to cheese the magic is when you get a magic jar, it's 255, I think, as well. Same as the healer lady. So there's one more dead end to find, and there's one more floor here to go right, and the boss. People always say that this is the way to the boss is always to drop straight down, and indeed it was this time, but we don't have enough magic, and I have a lot of life, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop in the lava. And we are playing this casually, so I'll put on spell, and I'll do this the right way. All right, that's not working out too well. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought he flashed. There we go. So 4 is down. We don't have the glove. We're blocked out of Maze Island. Sorry, I punched the microphone there. We can take this level and go back to the west, I believe, is the thing we do. Grab our spell items, get our last 2 spells. Grab attack 7. We can complete... Well, we might not be able to complete 6 either. So let's go to Death Mountain. Continue would bring us back into the same palace. Save will bring us back to the main menu, which brings us back to the west. The fastest way to do it. I don't remember where the 2 boulders were. One was over here to the left immediately. And the other one was by the exit of Death Mountain, maybe? So let's hope this is the trophy. So there's minimal backtracking here. Well, it's Trophy Cave, so... do that. Might be quicker. Now we gotta get to the other cave. Other cave. Other cave. Other cave, where are you? And what? I went through snapshot, elevator up, and over to get to the area of Death Mountain where the boulder was. So let's do that. That's GP and 6 there. Should I do 6 now? No, let's go find the item first. So we went into here, I think. This was snapshot. Or snapback, I'm sorry. Swing shot, snapback. This is swing shot. Right. Swing shot is the one with the bungee jumping, grabbing the balls on the cylinder above. Right, and then there's our boulder. So it's the AngryLarry Death Mountain is American Gladiator events system. It works. Gotta remember where stuff is. There's our glove. Awesome. I'm going to walk out. There's a lot of swamp getting to that palace, so... Which one was it? This one? This one. I believe if I go right here, because the system works, if I go right here, this is still the first area as well. That's... I think we got to go 2 up on this one. We're just going to bang into these caves so we don't get into overworld encounters. And there you go. The system works. What's everyone's favorite American Gladiator and Gladiator event? Like male and female Gladiator, and then your favorite event. I'll give you some time to ponder that as I go into 6. Overshot it. So I really liked, it was a late in the life cycle event, and it might have only premiered once they did the International Gladiators, but I really loved Pyramid. There was something about, like, trying to climb the pyramid and then just being, like, tossed over the side. It was, like, really enjoyable to watch. My least favorite was Super Powerball, because I didn't understand why they needed a Super Powerball, and there was less action as well. Oh, God. All right. We ate it, but we knew we were going to eat it. I'm not going to get attack 8. I'm going to get all the life and magic levels from the 6,000 that we're getting here. What else do we need to do? We need to go back to Heart Container, because we are getting the items everywhere. For completion's sake. Our container is going to have our trophy. We don't have fairy. This might be a little bit of a problem, finding both the item and the boss. And there's our problem. Let's go get fairy. I don't want to be bothered with doing that. Is this the quickest way? Could I go up and around? well, there is a cave in here that gets us out. But considering we saw this cave here, there might be this one. Or it's going to be... No, that's the one we came out. So this one. Yeah. Now it was down there. That was Palace 1. And this is Heart Container Cave. So really uneventful, because we did want this actually to be... I did want Dark Magician to be right. Sorry, DM to be right. Would have loved to find the seed that was, like, completely unbeatable. Go turn this in, get this spell, go on to the Eastern Continent to get to Maze Island, and we're going to defeat Palace 3. We're also going to get the spell in Darunia on the way. Okay, so we did need that. So Hammer to Fairy and Hammer to Thunder. Hammer was in the water tile. Boots were in the Magic Container Cave that was freely accessible on the Eastern Continent. I was going to up A there and get a closer path to the water. We can do this. Is this King's Tomb? I can check the last of the spell hints that I'm going to, or ladies that could give one. This is a nice spell hint. I wish I knew this hint. The glove was also hammer blocked. And the hammer was also boot blocked again. So good seed for the sake of like where everything was. Okay. Total invulnerability. We're going to Maze Island. Let's just bang in there. Delay the random encounter. Right. Get off the forest tiles. All right. Nope, we're back on the forest tiles. That's not the plan. The cross is the other item, right? Did I say cross when I was counting items before? I think I did. All right, so we're in 3. Gonna go down these 2 drops first. And then there's 1 encounter to 3. And we should have done Darunia first. Oh well. No big deal. I always liked Diamond. Was my favorite female gladiator. And then in like the newest iteration, I don't know what her name was, what her gladiator name was, but Gina Carano, I think how you say it. She was the MMA fighter. I liked her. I liked Nitro and Gemini. Like, I really like the original gladiators, except Malibu. Malibu was a tool. Zap and Lace as well, I liked. And I didn't like Sunny. Then they brought in New Sunny, which was gold. Eventually. I wonder if I know what the second tier of gladiators were that they did. Because season one was split into 2 parts, and both parts were radically different. Like the first part was made to look like some sort of like dark game show. The judge was like an executioner. The gladiators were mean and nasty. Then after that, it became more like family friendly for the spirit of competition kind of stuff. But in that second half of the first season, I think Thunder and Laser came in. Malibu was gone. Thunder and Laser came in. And Diamond and Ice, maybe? Or perhaps Gold. Well, here's our item. I don't know if I really want to walk back. The item was boot blocked, and it's the cross. Okay, we'll get it. I'm going to save some time here. All right, so it was... I just missed an item. I don't know what it was, but I missed it. Miscounting. There's one more item left. It's in Palace 6, and it's a garbage item. Going to be a 1-up or a red jar or a pea bag. Atmosphere was an event that debuted in that season as well. Maybe the wall is also? I don't think the wall was in the original. The original was just like Human Cannonball, Powerball, Joust, but Joust was on a platform. It wasn't like 2 individual platforms. It was like a plank. And if you got forced back too far, it was like a trap door that went off and you fell. What else was in that first season? Let's say Powerball, Human Cannonball, Joust, Breakthrough and Conquer was one. That's where you had the football part, where you had to kind of rush into the end zone, and then you had the gladiator toss the guy out of the circle part. Or, I guess, sumo wrestling, toss the guy out of the circle part. Where am I? I'm Palace 3. Might have been one more event, or they just did that event. Oh, the assault. You're right. The good assault, where they had, the shrubbery that you went behind. Not the one where all the weapons were mounted and the gladiator would run to it, fire. And that the contender would just run to it, fire it, and just like kind of rope-a-dope over to the next one. Did we talk American Gladiators before? We may have. It's not that hard of a topic to bring up in Zelda 2 Randomizer when I named all the caves after events. Oops. Gonna do it again. All right, so the item in P6 is garbage. We're not going to get it unless we happen. If we get into the room, I'll do it, but we don't need to do it because we found everything. We're going to go get the spell in Darunia, though, which was to the left here. I think I circled around. Is it down below? Oh, you know what? Right, okay. No, this was Kasudo. I'm going to have to check. I think there's a town to the south. Taking the break kind of screwed with me here in terms of knowing where everything was. There was a town down here, right? Maybe there was not. You know, it might be up top by P5. The fairy spell may very well be required. Great Palace has 2 rooms that you need the fairy through. Right, this was the loop I went through to find this town over here. Right, it wasn't the bottom loop, it was this loop. Okay, so we can up A after this and go to 6. Already got the upstab. And save to the Western Continent. All right, so we're almost done. Completely beatable seed. Palace 6 and Great Palace is next door. All right, here we go. We already know a path in here that led us to a dead end and the decision to go get the glove. Now I got to remember what that path was to take. Oh, you know what? We didn't go through the ferry part of the drop. And we were forced lower, which brought us to the dead end. So, if there's an alternate path, we're going to go do that now. I believe I went right there. I don't think I would have went up, although that key door's not there. So down right was a dead end, and then this right was the path we went to go get to the drop. All right. Resetting myself. Getting to 930 at the boss would be nice. That might just be 2 magic levels, though, instead of 1. Drop, fairy. So this room is nice to find for the fact that you cannot find this room from right to left. Because of Rebo. So you only find this room left to right. And then beyond it, it has to go somewhere. Somewhere where you cannot access it right to left. So it normally only goes to Barba or the item room. The other thing it can go to is the drop sequence that started this drop sequence. There's no other top room drop. Or it can lead to that, because then you can drop somewhere else. It can lead here as well. because you can't drop into this room from above. Get rid of this guy. Jump over the hidden pit. Get the jar. It's not a jar. And then to the boss. Okay, we tried. We're just not that good at it. We can try again? Let's not try again. Let's try again. Yeah, guy. We did it. All right. 3930 should get us 2 magic levels. We can walk it over to Great Palace in the meantime. I did have a death, but I can just up A in Great Palace. Once we get there, slink. Didn't slink. All right, so we'll take magic for 930. Magic for 2390, and then we'll take the 610 and put it on a service merchandise gift card. Gift certificate. They didn't have gift cards back then. All right. Great Palace. Short Great Palace, maybe. Again, the flags were kind of wonky. I didn't get to see what they were. I'm assuming Short Great Palace, Thunderbird required. We're going to take all the right-hand turns we can. Can I, like, what's the cost of ferry? 33? Okay. This doesn't seem that bad. Especially when those guys get stuck on the bottom. Gonna want to see what's right here first. It doesn't look like small and large enemies are mixed. Fun room. No. Oh boy. All right. Easiest fun room, or second easiest fun room of them all. And I got bonked back and I didn't hit fairy in time. And lost an extra life as well from these things. So. Alright, waffle room. What's in the waffle room? Okay. How do people do this? When they jump and then they kind of hit both of those things and somehow land on the platform. I need to learn that. Nice and slow and steady. Just kill this guy when he jumps. No big deal. Might take a while. Could use Thunder, but I kind of want the magic for everything else. Thunder's still 68. There we go. Do they kind of jump at like 2 tiles? They hit it like both those blocks at once and jump up there at the same time. And I need to learn how to do that. Take a lot less damage in Great Palace if I can do that. Alternate path here. We have an alternate path before us with a drop room. And we have an up here. Because we're going to go right. And this is a drop room as well. I'm going to take the drop. Might as well. Okay. Going to force us left. Left into the Dark Magician room. Interesting. Get away from me. It's a large enemy over here. No, it's not. 2 smalls. My bad. My bad. Okay. Hook room. Nice jump. Nice palette shuffle here. I appreciate the grays and the blacks that this game makes when it has the purple tint. These are like the University of PLS colors from EA Sports NCAA Football 98. Or like 2003 maybe. Please stop. And the bridge room, huh? These normally get taken out. Because in Short Great Palace, 25 to 50% of the rooms that have 2 exits only are taken out. Those are normally them. Oh, boy. All right. Coming back. We're going to go up that elevator. Remember, there is a spicy chicken on the other side of this transition. So, don't walk right into him. Don't walk right into him. And we'll go up. That's a long backtrack for the next available path. This is not good. We can fill up, though. Right. It's a fun room. Wow, I am doing very well in this room. Thank God for bubbles you can't react to because they come up too fast. All right, L7 drop is good. So where's it going to drop us? Could drop us into one of the one-way parts. And there's the one-way part. Is there an enemy here? Because I may take my chances at the jar. There's an enemy. This room only has one small enemy in it. Oh, sorry, one large enemy. And another waffle room. Okay. Well. Do that. I want to kill that mule with fire. There we go. Am I on the right path? There's another drop. Okay, I'd like to see this. Because drops have to go somewhere. Right. Drops always have to go somewhere. So this is either a long backtrack to the start, or it's going to be Thunderbird soon. And with the elevator room, kind of makes me scared that this is going to be a long backtrack, long loop right back to start area sometime at some point. And there's a dead end. So 2 of 3 dead ends have been discovered. Paperclip room. So the other drop with the bridge, the crumble bridge, there's more paths here. I don't like this. Oh boy. All right. So the crumble bridge drop room is going to be a drop that goes into the open room, like the room with the open ceiling. That is a loop. So let's go up in the fairy room. That's the drop that we just took. Oh. Gotta go somewhere. So let's find out where this somewhere is. Actually, it doesn't have to go somewhere because the drop can bring us back to where we have to go. It's a hell of a backtrack, though. Look at this guy. It's not the same guy as before. This is where the 2 enemies on the left side, nothing on the right side. We have not seen this room before. This might be the last elevator room we have not seen. That's the last of the dead-end rooms. And we're going up. This room. All right. Can I cast jump? 1 time, kid. 1 time. Yeah. Oh, I tried to get him because I had jump. I got him anyway. This is the last room you can drop into. So this would have been a nice shortcut if we took that first drop instead of going right. Oh, what a shortcut it would have been. Bad start. 3-banger. It's a pretty good fight. That was a 360 key grab. It's hard to tell. But it was. Oh, look at this. What a short, great palace this was, man. Just take the first drop room, go right to Thunderbird, go right to Darklink. Wow. What a race changer. Like, game changer this would have been in a race, too. All right, Stalfos. Right, Stalfos. Just going to do it this way, then, if I can't do it the other way. Because of the stupid custom sprite. And there you go. There is the unbeatable seed beaten with little effort and getting all the items and one break in between to tend the family. But I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please leave comments about American Gladiator stuff so I can read stuff in my off time. And I promise the first chance I get to do another one, I will. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you guys later. Check out the Elite Olympics on my Twitch channel. AngryLarry. Twitch.tv/AngryLarry. See you later.